Good morning, guys. I have already moisturized and primed. So let me... One, two, three, four. Okay. Want to make sure that I had everything that we had used in this video. So today we're going to do the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I used this in the first video and I liked it. I think we already know that NYX one is my absolute favorite, but this was close. I'm gonna do this one. I've been doing this for like 2 weeks now. Like, what? Oy vey. Alright, so like I said, I've already primed and moisturized. So here we go. Flat doe foot applicator. Alright. Grab the beauty blender. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Alright, so with one coat you can see the coverage is crap. So we're going to do a second coat. Let that dry a little bit. I got concealer on my eyeball. Alright. I'm going to concentrate it where I feel like I need it most. See if that helps at all. Didn't notice the smell on this before, but it has a very alcohol smell to it. I wonder if with the Beauty Blender you need to use more product, because with my finger I didn't feel like I needed to use that much. But this feels like it's not... I don't know. Maybe it's the primer that's not like having it soak into the skin, but like look at that. I feel like that got worse. Am I crazy? Like, I don't know. Let's just put some powder on it and see how it goes. Kind of like to pat it in and then kind of wipe it away. I feel like that works best. I don't know, guys, like, okay, be honest with me, are the bags worse this week or something? Because this doesn't do shit. Alright, we're gonna pull out this corrector and try this. Dang. Get off me. Alright, so we've got the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the orange, and it's got this bristle applicator, so you push the concealer up into it. Okay, we're gonna try this corrector. See if we can't get these to fade a bit, okay? I'm gonna use the butt of the Beauty Blender. I bet this seems funny to people who have redness under their eyes and they're like, why would you put red under there? This seems like a bad idea. I don't know. Maybe I should have wiped everything off. Hee hee. Alright, so let's try this now. Now, I use the butt for the orange part and the tip for... It just seems like it's pink now. Am I supposed to... Well, hold on. Wait. Okay. Stop. Stop. Was I supposed to set the red? No one told me how to use this corrector. But I've seen like the... where they put red lipstick under. Today's not going well. Like, this looks super bad. And maybe it's because I just, like, wiped them down and they're irritated. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the orange. I'm going to do just underneath my eyes. And I'm going to work it in with my fingers. Because I want to. And it's my face. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on, and I'm going to go watch a YouTube video, and we'll figure this out. Okay, so I watched a Carly Bible video, I think is how you say her name, and she uses this exact concealer. So she put it on and then bounced it in with the blender, and then she used a really thick concealer. So instead of using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, I'm actually going to go with the Makeup Revolution. She used Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't have that. And she did it in an upside down triangle, or downward triangle. I feel like this is just mixing in with it though. Like it's sat on my face for 5 minutes or so. I'd never smelled that before. It's got like a citrusy smell. So I feel like it turned orange, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I don't know, maybe it did seem to cover. So maybe I can go over it like one more time. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. So it's just on my under eyes. And let that dry a bit. Actually, this side looks like it needs to be blended more. I think I'm going to do another coat of concealer. I mean, I guess redness under my eyes I'm okay with. Like, why is that okay? I don't even know. Let this dry for a few. In the viewfinder, it looks pretty good. So let's do one more coat with the concealer. Just do it right under my eye. Now the reason I'm using the Makeup Revolution is because, again, you guys highly, highly recommended it. And so I really want to see if I can make it work. It's inexpensive, and a lot of people say it's a dupe for I almost said Shart. Well, I just did now. Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to take this up onto my eyes a little bit. Nope. That makes it look orange up there. That's awesome. Well, maybe with powder it won't look so bad. We'll have to find out. Alright. Okay, so with the color corrector and the concealer, it's pretty good. You can still see some darkness, but not a lot. So let's set with powder. I miss my selfie light already. It definitely brings some redness or some oranginess to my eye area, but not as bad as the Cheeto fiasco of last week. But it's still, the darkness is still coming through, even with that color corrector. And I'm afraid once I get out into the real world that this is going to look like Cheeto face. Yeah, it's very pink. I'm trying so hard, you guys. Like, I really am. At this point, I don't even want to wear a concealer. I just want to be my own natural self and not have to do this. I'm gonna let this bake, and I'm gonna wipe this off. I'm gonna go in and do my brows. Alright, this is what we're going with today. We've got the color concealer on and the Makeup Revolution. I have baked a tiny bit underneath my eyes. I don't know, guys. I can still see darkness, but it's not as bad. Except when I move back here, I can totally see it right there. Why is this so frustrating? And I feel like I'm gonna get Cheeto goggles again. Oh well. I have to go to work, so we will talk about this tonight when I get back. All in all, so far, I hate this video. Like, I don't know what is going on. I felt like I had more success without the moisturizer and the primer. Like, I just am... I don't know. I don't know why the primer would make that big of a difference in the wrong way. So, I don't know. I'll go through the footage tonight and kind of look at it. From here, I think I look okay, except for this area, but like, I don't know. Oh, I feel gross now. Sorry, I'm using you to fix my hair. There we go. Alright guys, I'll see you after work. Okay guys, it's the end of the day and I'm ready to take this off. Now, the discoloration did show most of the day. The redness and the orangeness, and it looks a lot worse out in like the sun. But I don't know, I guess it covered most of the darkness. I know today was supposed to be our last one, but tomorrow I want to try something. I watched 5 or 6 more color correcting videos today, and I think what I'm going to do is we're going to stick with the Makeup Revolution, but we're going to try this NYX Under Eye Dark Circle Concealer underneath it because it's a lighter color. And then I want to do one more test where I take this orange color corrector and add it with, mix it with the L'Oreal True Match foundation that I have and try those two together and see if that works. So we're just trying a bunch of different things. We're just gonna try it. So I'm gonna take my makeup off for the night. I'm gonna do a mask and go to bed kind of early because I am just tired and wore out. Work is like very mind oriented stuff this week, and so it's taken a toll. So I'm sure that some of you can understand that. And again, I am wearing clothes. I love this tube top dress. Oh god, it's so comfortable and I just feel so free. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Every time I wear this tube top thing, I feel like I have to pull it up really high so that people don't think I'm naked. Like, I feel like I have to be like, I'm not naked. Because if I wore it down where I like to wear it, y'all don't see it. Anyway. This concealer video is becoming the bane of my existence right now. But we gonna keep trying. So today, I'm gonna skip primer. I did moisturize, but I'm gonna skip. Now y'all are really up in my nakedness. Just kidding. I'm gonna skip the primer today, and we're gonna go with the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in this like light orangey peach color. And I'm just gonna use my finger because that's what I've seen the gurus do. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. Same thing on this side. So I don't know if I said this last night, but I watched some other videos yesterday, and that LA girl is probably a little too dark for me, because I'm lighter skinned. Like, I have fairly pale, fair to light skin, and I think that was probably part of the problem. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit and maybe get a little less tacky, and then we're gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution. I'm so trying to make this one work, you guys. Actually, let's do one on each eye today, because the Ulta one came really highly recommended too. So let's do one on one and one on the other. Alright. I'm probably gonna do my eyebrows and stuff right now, and then we'll come back and finish. This already looks better just with the color corrector on, so I realized I can't really do my eyeliner until this is done. So let's do Makeup Revolution on this side. And we'll do Ulta on this side. The Ulta formula is a lot thicker than the Makeup Revolution, that's for sure. Alright, so there's without powder. You can still always. Alright, so as per usual, that was my sister. Okay, so here's what we've got. I have my full face on now, or I only do like this portion of my face. The Ulta side I actually really like. I think it's covered pretty nicely. It doesn't look cakey. Now the Makeup Revolution side, I feel like shows a lot of texture, and it doesn't cover the darkness as much. And I did the same thing on both sides. In fact, I did another coat of the Makeup Revolution, and it just is not covering on me. And I think it just doesn't work for me. And it may work for someone else, like lots of people love it. But for me, it doesn't work. And so we're gonna put a big no on Makeup Revolution for me. That's not to say it doesn't work on other people, because, like I said, lots of people swear by this, and it's under $10, and you get 0.11 fluid ounces I think it was like $8 or $9. Now, the Ulta one is also $8 or $9, and you get 0.08 fluid ounces. This is waterproof also. I don't know if this one's waterproof. Let me look. Doesn't say. This one specifically says it's waterproof though. Okay, so we've covered these two. I think the Ulta one is better than the Makeup Revolution. The Maybelline was okay. Just okay. I would put it in front of the Makeup Revolution, but the flower one did not work for me either. It oxidized on my face, and I didn't feel like the coverage was that good. Yeah, it's just, it's a very watery formula, and the color wasn't quite right. So for me, that one didn't work either. And then this, we're gonna work with this a little more. I'm going to try mixing this with a foundation and see what happens. We're gonna do that in the next video because this one I feel like is already pretty long. So I will catch you guys at the end of the day to check on these two eyes, but so far the Ulta is actually winning. And I had bought a different Ulta one and it was just too dark, and so I'm glad I went into the store and got the lighter one. So I will catch you guys after work. Alright guys, here is the Makeup Revolution over the NYX corrector. I did just rub my eyes a little bit, so some of that black is from my mascara, and then on this side is the Ulta. I feel like the Ulta held up really well. It's not crusty or anything. Neither one of them fully covered the dark circles. Excuse me. But I felt like the Ulta did a better job. Yeah, I don't know, that Makeup Revolution is not working for me, and I don't know. Now I can't find my makeup wipes. Here they are. So yeah, I don't know. So I think from what we used in this video, the Ulta came out on top. I felt like it was a really good formula. It was thick, it covered well. I like it a lot. Second for me is going to be the Maybelline Fit Me. Maybelline Fit Me. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I think I got the right color. That was in light, so that's going to be my second. Third is going to be the Makeup Revolution. I got the right color, but this formula just doesn't work on my skin, and I don't know why, but I just felt like this didn't work. This might work perfect for my sister, so I'm going to take this to her and have her use it. And then last for me is going to be the flower. I didn't like the formula. I didn't think it held up very well, and I didn't think it had really enough coverage for me. Now, we also tried the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I am going to try this in the next video, mixed with some foundation. We're going to give that a try. But for this one, give Ulta a try. Again, these are all under $10, all available at Ulta. I think you can get most of them. Well, you can't get the Ulta one at any place but Ulta, but I'm sure you can get the Maybelline and the flower at like a Target or something. And I think Makeup Revolution is maybe only at Ulta. I'm not really sure. Or on their website. I didn't do the research. I will put information down below though. As always, I'll link to all the products. I don't know if you guys like check out the description box, but I always link the products that I talk about. And so I'm gonna release this video. Sorry guys. I'm gonna release this video before I start the third video because your guys' input is really important to me, and I think I took your suggestions from the first video and tried to use them in this one. I have been moisturizing and that's been going great, but I don't think the primer was working. And maybe it's the primer I got, but like, this primer is really highly rated on the Ulta website. And so, I don't know, like, I don't know. Part of me doesn't want to like have 3 or 4 different products that I have to put on one area of my face for me to like cover up dark circles. And like, I don't care that much, but like I get it in the comments a lot. And so I try to kind of accommodate you guys and show things that I think are educational, not things that are, how am I trying to say this? Oh my goodness. Useful. Really? Things that are useful to you guys and the information is useful to you. And if you have similar skin to me, maybe you can try these. And, you know, these are just my opinions. I am not a makeup artist. I don't know that much about makeup. But this is my opinion and this is just my opinion and my experience with these products on my skin. So hopefully you guys can get some good information out of this. If not, sorry? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys soon.